So today I have two cases. One of the cases was an arraignment slated by a former illegal IGP at Court 8. Is it Court 8 upstairs? That's Justice Nwite. But that arraignment could not go ahead. I mean, taking of plea couldn't go ahead because they also came like they came yesterday that they need to change their counsel. And that the new counsel has been given a fiat. So they asked for a long adjournment, May 30th. May 30th, 2026. That's the next date for that adjournment. This case is a case we filed against the DSS, the DG of DSS, and Twitter, in which case we're suing them for violating my rights by threatening to take down my posts on Tinubu. That is a criminal. So we are the one who sued in this case. And Twitter just yesterday served us with their own affidavit, and the lawyer to the DSS also came and said they need a new date. So this case has also been adjourned again, but I will hand over to the lawyers who are handling it. Interestingly also, another case is also unfolding at Kuje prison, Kuje Magistrate Court. But because we are before a superior court, we are trying to call them to find a new date for that one, because I can't be arraigned in two courts in one day. So, but when you are arraigned in two, or when you are to appear before two courts, you go for the superior court first.
First matter that we appeared for this morning was the case that was filed against Mr. Sowore. That is in Federal Government of Nigeria versus Mr. Sowore, in the matter that he was being accused of publishing police wireless message, which they called forgery. It was filed at the instance of the sacked Inspector General of Police, if you like, you may say disgraced Inspector General of Police. And we got to court this morning to be served with a letter in which the private counsel is taking up that matter from the police lawyer. And it was expressly written in that letter that the expenses for the counsel will be borne by the Naija Police Force. And the counsel is an SYMFONI, for you to know the financial implication of that. That matter was adjourned to the 30th of May, I think. Now we are back before my Lord Justice Uma in the matter that was filed by Mr. Sowore against SSS, the Director General of SSS, and X, formerly Twitter, in respect of the censorship request that was made by the government, through the DSS to Twitter, to put down the post made by Mr. Sowore describing the president as criminal. That is before they filed their charge. Now we are in court this morning, and Twitter just served us with their counter affidavit, and as just like what Mita said, they are claiming their counter affidavit that they are not involved in this matter, that they actually received a request to put down the post, and that they communicated with Mr. Sowore because they didn't take any step in respect of that post, because they have their own community regulations and all that. So they are trying to say that they are not supposed to be before the court, and that was what Mita also claimed in the matter that was against Mita and DSS. So the implication of all this to me is inability of the federal government to actually monitor what is going on in the agencies. There is no reason why, under the former Inspector General of Police, the federal government of Nigeria will have more than 30 cases in court against Mr. Sowore, a no critic of the government. There is no reason for that. And we are in court this morning to receive a letter that they are transferring that case, the handling of that case, to an SN, and that the resources to pay the SN will come from Nigerian Police Force. And who has the money with Nigerian Police Force? Is it not Nigerian money? Is it not taxpayers' money? And it is very urgent for the Attorney General or the Federation with all respect, sir, Mr. Lateef Fagbemi, to continue to monitor all of these proliferations of litigations, particularly in political criticism matters. For me, I saw the date on that letter. It was dated 12th of February, and my mind tells me that this must have been instigated by the sacked Inspector General of Police. So we hope, and we do hope very sincerely, that the current IG, taking over the mantle of leadership of the Nigerian Police Force, will do better. Will not follow that crazy path of using public resources to prosecute personal vendetta against critics. Mr. Sowore is not an obscure person in Nigeria. He's a presidential candidate of a political party. You must, it is high time you develop thick skin to his words. He's entitled to those words. You can't be bombarding courts all around, wasting federal government resources, which is people's money, to prosecute Mr. Sowore alone. You have more than 50 to 20 cases against him, and you now believe the legal department of the police force is not capable enough to handle that matter, and you are terrifying it to an extent with financial implications on the taxpayers' commonwealth. So we call on the AG to put or check all these agencies. The one we came for this morning, is it not the letter written by DSS? And they also have a matter called the criminal aspect of it. The which are saying that Mr. Sowore record the president criminal, even when the president didn't complain. Even when an ambassador appointed by the same president had even not that he said the president was a criminal. He said he had document. He said he was just coming. He just got CTC of the conviction. Now, instead of this and now he's an ambassador. Why would you begin to waste our money like this? So, if we are fighting against corruption in Nigeria, I'm talking of the people now, not the government. Where to start is to ensure they don't waste our money. We can't allow them to be coming to court, to be filing cases, to be prosecuting cases against critics. And you say you are fighting corruption. Which corruption are you fighting? We can't continue like this. It's not possible. And whether we like it or not now, in the matter of 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, some of these useless cases will be discontinued. Just like the way Mr. Sowore was prosecuted for 3 years, and the matter was now discontinued by the current Attorney General. Do you know the money that they have wasted? We see the record of proceeding. We see the record alone. That is millions. Can we be holding them accountable? That is my position. Let us be holding them accountable. And how to do is to begin to campaign against some of these frivolous and useless cases that are hanging around courts. Not just against Sowore, against critics. Ministers in power, they use the Nigerian police force. They will go to as far as east to bring citizens to Abuja on matter that as personal as civil as it is clear. If we are not talking against those things, then we are just joking. If we say we want to hold government accountable. Thank you so much.
Thank you.